Hey, what's up guys? It's Mike from Black Swamp Preppers, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Boruit RJ 3000 Headlantern. Alright, so I'll go ahead and start off with some of the information about this. You can find these online, eBay, Amazon, right around $20. There's many different types that you can buy. Boruit is kind of more of a popular one. If you actually look on their website, I believe they're $70 off their website. These may be Chinese knockoffs that they're on eBay, but personally I actually think they're pretty good. So we'll go ahead and start here at the front. Each of these lights, it's just a single LED, and I'll go ahead and turn it on here. So the front one's going to turn on first with one click, 2 is going to go to the outsides, 3 is going to turn all 3 on, and then 4 is going to be a strobe. Strobe I probably really won't use. If I've ever in a situation where I would need it, I guess I would use it, but for now I do not see myself using that part. And then it also has here, it's adjustable. It has 6 different positions to where you can click it into. It seems pretty sturdy. And then they also put this head mold on here. It kind of forms your head a little bit. It's flexible plastic, and it's actually fairly comfortable. I actually wore it today. I was working on my truck under the hood. I was also working underneath the vehicle, and it really worked out well. I was actually impressed. The only thing I did not like about it is that the lights actually stick out just a little bit, but really underneath the vehicle, I mean, what do you expect? It's a tight space anyways. So then here we'll look at the straps. It has one on the top. This one's adjustable. The one thing that I really like about these straps is that they're stretchy, so they do have give. They'll really mold your head very nicely. It makes it extremely comfortable when you're wearing it with a hat or without a hat, even just on your bare head. Same with the side one. It just has one. That's another con that I don't like, is that it's only on one side. So really, this one spans across the entire thing. And when you loosen and tighten this, that adjusts where this battery pack goes. So it might sit, mine slits slightly to the left of my head. If I tighten it up, it usually goes more to the middle. But for the way that I have it configured, it's slightly to the left. So then we'll go ahead and look at the battery pack here. Right here is the cover for it. They say it's waterproof. The instructions say specifically that it is waterproof, but do not put directly into water. So obviously it's going to be water resistant, not waterproof. And I actually kind of tested that today. I pulled my truck in, it was covered with snow, and it all melted on the ground and stuff. And I was actually using this as just a light. I was setting it up, and I'd shine it like this. And it was sitting inside of water, and it hadn't had any problems or anything like that. So it seemed pretty well. The battery pack was actually sitting in the water. It's just maybe a 1/4 inch deep, but that's pretty good, I think. So we'll go ahead and get into it here. It has 2 18650 batteries. Aaron actually got one with 4,000 milliamp hour batteries. Mine are 2,800 milliamp hour batteries. And I actually used this, I would say I had it on for 2 hours today, and it is still just as bright as what it was. And I'm actually pretty impressed with that part of it. I didn't think it was going to last that long or stay that bright for that long, for that matter. So then on the battery pack to charge it, some people do have an actual separate charger that you can plug these 18650 batteries into. I do not have one of those, so they actually have a little port right here that has a rubber clip on it. And they just call it a USB cable. I'm really not sure what type of charger that is. I know I've used them previously. It's an older charger that's been around for a long time. I've never had any issues with any of my other ones, so I don't think I would have issues with this one. Like the mini USBs, I've definitely had issues with, but I think this one will work out pretty good for me. And then they also threw in, you have a 12-volt car charger, and that has 2 USB ports on here, so which is pretty nice. You can plug your phone in, and then you could also plug this in. And then they also gave you a 110 volt, which is going to enable you to plug it in in your home, or if you're camping, if you have an inverter or something like that, you can plug it into that as well. So real quick, I want to talk about the light part again. The outside is made of an aluminum alloy, so it's fairly tough. The front's going to be plastic, and I don't think you can unscrew that to replace the lens. Oh, maybe you can. It is coming off. So yeah, you could replace the lens if you needed to, if it got scratched or something like that. And the LEDs are there's 3 of them, and they're XMLs. T6 is what they call it. And the T6 might actually be this part, because you can move this into 6 different angles or adjustments wherever you're wearing it, or whichever way you need to aim it. So I'll go ahead and put this on my head, and we'll go outside. You guys can get a better look at it. It's night here, so you'll definitely be able to see how bright it is. So like I said, it's very comfortable on your head. They have that plastic on the front here that molds to your head almost, slightly flexible. And then with the bands and everything, since they stretch, it really doesn't make it very tight on your head. I mean, you can really pull it away, but it definitely keeps it snug as well. And same with the battery pack, you really don't feel it. I mean, you know it's there, but it's not like there's an extra pressure there. That rubber that they have on the back is fairly thick, so it makes it really nice to cover it up. That way the batteries aren't sticking into the back of your head. So we'll go ahead and head outside, and we'll show you guys what it looks like. Alright, so it's pretty dark out now. We actually have a decent amount of snow. It's like 6 degrees, so it's pretty cold. That's why I had a hat on. So we'll go ahead and turn it on. This is just one light. That's the middle one. That's pretty bright, and it's pretty centered as well. It's a nice directed circle, so you can see pretty far. Then we'll go ahead and switch it to the outside ones. That's kind of more of a, gives you a broader range. It's not necessarily centered as much. It is up close, obviously, but further out, it's not as much. And then the third one has all 3. So I didn't really notice too much of a difference with this one. I might be a little bit brighter on the outside, but you're mainly seeing that center one as well, or still, I should say. And then we'll go ahead and turn on the strobes for the heck of it. I don't want to do that too long, give you guys some seizures or something like that, but that's what it looks like outside. I mean, I would say it's hard to judge since there's snow on the ground, but I mean, I can see this probably close to 100 yards out. I can see exactly what I'm looking at. So before I put it away, one more thing. You guys are probably going to ask what the lumens are on it. And from the box, what the box had said was 15,000 lumens, which is pretty insane. I think you could see quite a ways with 15,000. Aaron and I both kind of thought it's probably right around 1,000. It is bright, but there's no way it's 15,000 or anywhere close to that. So 1,000 is probably what we would say. I actually did a review on this earlier, and it was before I really used it, and I just did not feel comfortable posting it. I really didn't know about it or know what to tell you, to let you guys know what to think about it. But now that I've used it, I would recommend it. Like I said, I had it in some water today. I dropped it quite a few times, and still seems pretty durable, working just fine, everything like that. So let us know what you guys think about the light. Aaron and I both really like it. It's light, and it becomes very compact, seems pretty durable, definitely fit in your vehicle pretty easy. Things like that. I mean, it's definitely going to serve its purpose. So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.